Yeehaw! Welcome to BCAFM Sports, and in this video it's going to be packed with value, and I mean that literally, because we're going to be talking about the most valuable football players in Europe according to Europe's top football analysts. Well, I believe that the top football analysts, because that's their job, and it was based on age, performance and economic factors, so bear that in mind when you're looking at these valuations. Remember to like, share, subscribe and hit that notification button. And let's go with number 10. In at number 10, it's Harry Kane, the Tottenham number 9. I like this guy. He scores loads of goals. And when I say loads of goals, I mean a goal almost every other game. You don't really see him playing down the wings because he hasn't really got the trickery to get past you. But he can get past you. But playing down the middle and you're guaranteed to get goals. Unfortunately, he always tends to have a major injury every season. I don't know what his ankles are made of. Maybe glass. But when he is fit, he's going to score you goals. They put a valuation of him of 106 million. Buy him up. He's worth the money. Even with the injuries he has every season. Buy him up. In at number 9, it's Alphonso Davies of Bayern Munich. This left winger was transferred from the MLS side, the Vancouver Whitecaps. Who? Exactly. This team was only formed in 2009, but they made a tidy profit of 11 million when they sold him to Bayern Munich. Alphonso Davies is regarded as one of the fastest players in the Bundesliga, maybe the fastest. His initials AD also stands for attack defense because he's good at both. At only 19, he's bound to get better. His price is going to soar, and I'll say for 119 million, buy this guy up today. Number 8 is Antoine Griezmann of Barcelona. He was bought by them in 2019 from Atletico Madrid. And when he was at Atletico Madrid, he was scoring a lot of goals, and he had this funny celebration when he scored goals. Unfortunately, he's not celebrating as much in Barcelona because he is struggling. So the fans are not seeing enough of this funny celebration. But he is still a great player. His valuation is 121 million. At the moment, I wouldn't pay this money because he's not scoring enough. Number 7 is Sadio Mane of Liverpool. He once scored a 3-minute hat-trick. In fact, it was a 2-minute and 56-second hat-trick when he was at Southampton. And this probably persuaded Liverpool to pay £30 million for his services a few years later. He scores goals, he provides assists, and he's very tricky on the ball. His valuation is 124 million. I say buy him up. He is good and he's still young enough to get better. Number 6 is Mohamed Salah. When he was at Chelsea, he was struggling and they released him to Roma, only for Liverpool to bring him back to the English Premier League where he has been absolutely sensational. He dribbles amazingly, he scores goals, and he also scores amazing goals. His valuation is 129 million. Buy him up. He is amazing. Number 5 is Marcus Rashford of Manchester United. He made his Premier League debut in 2016 at just 18. And he's still very young. You could play him across the front three in the wing positions or straight down the middle as a centre forward. He scores a lot of goals, but I don't think he is prolific enough to be valued at 136 million. Yes, he is versatile, but I think that 136 million is far too much for almost any player in the world. Number 4 is Trent Alexander-Arnold of Liverpool. He made his Premier League debut in 2016 at just 18. He's a very talented right back, and he's also a very dangerous attacking right back because he scores a lot of goals and he provides a lot of assists. And he's great on the set plays and he's very, very skillful. His valuation is 152 million. This is a lot of money for anybody, but I could understand why he is seen as number 4 in this list. Number 3 is Jadon Sancho of Borussia Dortmund. He is an attacking midfield player, and he is one of the most in-demand players in world football. He scores quite a few goals, and he is very good at dribbling. He is a great playmaker. His valuation is 159 million. I feel this is too high, but I could understand by the way he's playing why they've put him at number 3. Number 2 is Raheem Sterling of Manchester City. He's one of the most versatile forwards in the game. You could play him on the wings, you could play him down the middle, and it doesn't make a difference. He's going to score you goals wherever you play him. He's been successful at Liverpool, and now he's a great success at Manchester City. His valuation is 173 million. I feel this is too high for anybody, but if you have to buy somebody for that price, buy this guy. And in the number 1 position is Kylian Mbappe. This is the sort of play that doesn't come around too often, just like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. But he's already done something that they haven't done. He's won the World Cup, and he's still very, very young. You could play him anywhere across the front three, and he will score you goals with his feet, with his head, anyhow. Free kicks, he is amazing. His valuation is 230 million. I feel this is too high for anybody on the planet, but if you had to pick one person to pay that kind of money on, it would be this guy. Kylian Mbappe is an amazing, sensational football player, and he is number 1 in this list. Yes! Now you've seen the most valuable football players in Europe. Well, according to some analysts. But what did you make of it? Is there anybody who's not on the list that should be on the list? And is there anybody on the list that you want out of the list? And what did you make of the evaluations? Crazy prices, right? Well, drop your comments in the comment section and let's keep this conversation going. And until next time, subscribe, like, share, and hit that notification bell. And stay safe, my people. Yeah.